So I am not gonna lie, this has been a really shit grief week for me. It's been super emotional with the holidays, and I'm cleaning stuff out around the tiny house, and I keep finding stuff from my daughter. And weirdly, I also keep seeing this quote pop up on Instagram and Facebook and different places that I'm looking, and I've heard it before, but I've been using it this week to kind of remind myself of this fact to help me get through some of these really emotional times that I've been having. And the quote is,
But what is grief, if not love, persevering?
it's a quote from the show WandaVision. So if you haven't seen the show, there's a tiny spoiler, so cover your ears if you don't want to hear it. But in the show, Wanda is grieving her brother, and Vision, who you just saw, says that to her, trying to comfort her in her grief. Grab a cup of coffee or tea if you drink dirt water,
Actually, no, second time. Tea is horrible.
whatever it is that you like to drink. And let's unpack this quote a little bit because, like I said, this week it has been super useful to me. And I just want to talk about it with you guys and see if you agree or explain how it's kind of brought me a little bit of comfort. When we lose someone that we love so much, it hits hard. It is like a constant weight on our chest, and sometimes that weight becomes almost unbearable. That's how it's been for me this week. I have had multiple sobbing episodes, and it's the worst that it's been in quite a while for me, honestly. And I want to share that with you so that you understand that I'm still going through my grief for my daughter. I'm still going through my grief for my parents, even though it does not seem to be nearly as bad as it is for my daughter. But this week, I've lost my shit numerous times, just sobbing about my daughter. And how this quote has helped me is that it reminds me to flip the script, that I would not be having this huge amount of pain if I had not first had such a massive amount of love for my daughter. And it's the same way for you, I'm sure. So that's what we have to keep in mind, that we wouldn't be feeling such pain for our lost loved ones if we did not love them so much to begin with. So I keep kind of reminding myself about that and telling myself that. And it doesn't make it better, but it does remind me how much I freaking loved that little girl and how much I miss her and how much I know that she loved me.
I love you, Mama.
I love you too, Livers.
You're the
Best daughter ever.
You're the best mommy ever. I love you.
I love you too.
And trying to focus on the love that was there. And unfortunately, the love that I can't make any more memories with, but those memories help sustain me through the bad times. And here's the thing that's universal, it doesn't just apply to me and my loss. That pain that you are feeling, that's love. That is immense love. It's just wearing a different outfit now. And here's the thing about love, the beautiful thing, it doesn't just tap out when we lose someone, it stays with us. The love is forever. That is not going anywhere. It sticks around as strong as ever, maybe even stronger, because now we know what we had. So when we're grieving, it's really just our love for that person sticking around and refusing to quit. And I kind of love looking at it that way. I know that grief feels like a never ending tunnel sometimes. I know this personally, but if we start to flip that script and see that grief and that pain as the love that just refuses to give up, that is just hanging in there, it adds a little bit of light in our darkness of grief.
Yeah, light up the darkness.
It's okay to feel sad. It's good to feel sad. It is okay to miss them like freaking crazy. It is just our heart's way of saying, God, I loved them so much. And that's a beautiful way to look at things.
It's such a beautiful thing.
The other thing I love so much about this quote is that it's universal. Most people have loved and lost something, some of us more dearly than others, but it is something that connects us. So when we hear beautiful words like this, like grief is just love persevering, it reminds all of us that we have loved and lost, and that this world is filled with both beauty, but also pain. And that humanity, the fact that other people can relate, which obviously they can, because I have seen this quote so many places. It speaks to people because it's true. It's true. And it is a universal feeling that so many people have had, which helps make you feel just a little bit less alone. So if your grief is overwhelming for you right now, or if you are having a shit grief week like I myself am this week, try to remember this quote. What is grief if not love persevering? And try to cling to that love. Try to remember that love. And try to remember that the love goes hand in hand with the pain. It is proof of how much we cared and how much we loved. And in my opinion, that's a beautiful thing. Sending you guys love and hugs and strength as always. I'll see you guys later.